Good day, thank you for visiting my channel. This is the Queen Phoenix. Today's tutorial is this cute little Easter chick in front of you. This is worked very quickly. You do the circle and each of the wings, the little top and its feet. You will require some safety eyes or googly eyes, or you can use a yarn and a needle to make some eyes. The beak, I used a yarn and needle on, and let's get right into this. So you will need your yarn and your hook, whatever color yarn and the appropriate size hook that you are using is good enough. I will invite you at this stage to please subscribe to my channel. This channel is updated on a weekly basis with free tutorials and free patterns just like the one I'm giving today. If you are a returning viewer, please consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Most importantly, tag me in a video that you crochet so I can have a look at what you're doing, turn on your notifications, leave comments, and chat to me. I'm here to answer any questions. If I don't know the answer, I will source it for you. So you're going to start this project with a magic circle. And immediately you're going to chain 3. This chain 3 counts as your first double crochet. Into the same ring, add 3 more double crochets. Now work 1 extended double crochet, followed by 2 trebles, at any time, if you're not sure of a stitch that I'm using, it'll be in my basics guide, which is on my channel, so you can just check that up. The next stitch is an extended double crochet. The next 4 stitches, make 1 double crochet 4 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to pull and, oops, I hit my camera. Slip stitch into the 3 chain that you initially made, the top 3rd one. For row 2, chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet. 1 double crochet into the same stitch. 2 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Two extended double crochets in the next stitch. Two trebles in each of the next 2 stitches. Don't forget, at any time you can go into the settings and slow down this video. You can pause it. You can download it and watch it later. In the next stitch, 2 extended double crochets. Oops. Right. 2 double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. And slip stitch into your 3 chain that you initially made, and that is row 2. All done. For row number 3, chain 3. Again, this counts as 1 double crochet. 1 double crochet in the exact same stitch. 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Now you're going to repeat the following 3 times. 2 double crochet and 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So it's 2 double crochet, and in the next stitch 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the following stitch. In the following stitch you will make 2 extended double crochets. In the next 2 stitches, 2 trebles per stitch. Two extended double crochets in the next stitch. Oops, let me just rework that. One double crochet in the next stitch. In the following stitch, 2 double crochets. And that's what you're going to do until you finish your row. 1 double crochet in one stitch. In the following stitch, 2 double crochets. Slip stitch into the top of your third chain. Your egg is made. You're going to cut your yarn here and work this tail in. Now we're going to work the ruffle feathers on the top here. You will insert your hook into the top of your work. It's where you worked the, what do you call it? The 2 sets of trebles. You insert it in the middle of both sets of trebles. I got 2 trebles here, 2 trebles on the side, and I'm using this orange yarn. I'm going to slip stitch into the top here, and I'm going to chain 5 immediately, and I'm going to come back and slip stitch into the same space. Now I'm going to chain 7, come back and slip stitch into the same space. Now I'm going to chain 5. But instead of slip stitching into that exact same space, if you have a look at this one, so here's where I was slip stitching, but I'm going to slip stitch into the same space, but when I hide this tail, I'm going to hide it into the next stitch and pull it so that this piece moves further that way, which I'll show you that in a second's time. So let's slip stitch back in there, cut your yarn. So when I'm hiding this, I'm going to go into the next stitch. So that I move this piece slightly that way, and I'm going to hide my tail. Now you can decide whether you want to do this immediately or whether you want to do this at the end. The choice is yours. And I will cut all the edges off when I'm done. Now we're going to do the wings. If you look at your project, you're going to count 7 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is where you're going to make your wing. I'm just going to make a quick slip stitch. pull it through. I'm going to immediately chain 6. And it's one slip stitch in the second chain from the hook. This is to give it the shape of a wing. In the next stitch, you're going to make 1 single crochet. In the following stitch, 1/2 a double crochet. In the last 2 stitches, you will please work 1 double crochet. You're going to skip this stitch and you're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. And you're going to cut your yarn. We'll work that tail in a few minutes' time. We're now going to do the second wing. For this wing, we're going to count 9 chain down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's where I'm going to insert my hook, and I'm going to put on my new yarn, and I'm going to chain 6. Again, 1 slip stitch in the second chain from the hook, 1 single crochet in the following chain, 1/2 a double crochet in the next chain, 2 double crochets in the last 2 chain. We're going to skip this chain, insert your hook in here and make a slip stitch, and cut your yarn, and let's work our tails away. I'm going to work these tails off camera. Make it this. For the chicks' feet, count 7 from your wing down. I'm using this orange color. You can use brown, you can use red, whichever you prefer. And I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to make a double crochet in the same stitch. I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to slip back into the same stitch. I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to make 1 double crochet. I'm going to chain 2, go back in and slip stitch, and cut my yarn. I'm going to repeat that for the other foot. On the side, I'm going to count 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to pull up my new yarn, and I'm going to chain 2, 1 double crochet into the same space, chain 2, slip stitch, chain 2, 1 double crochet into the same space, chain 2, slip stitch in there, and we are all done with the legs. Now you only need to work away your tails. Now I'm going to do the nose part, and I'm going to insert my hook here. I'm going to hold this piece of tail at the back. Now, I'm just judging this with my eye. I'm going to come slightly down, go in, go to the side, go to that side. Right. Go back into the bottom. This is completely your choice, how you want to do this nose. well, I should say beak. Now I'm just going to fill up all the yellow in between. Don't pull too tight, please. You can always block this work and flatten it out. Because when you do work, the wings do curl in a bit. So blocking does help. In order to block, just immerse your project in water. Once it's nice and thoroughly soaked, take it out. Put it on a towel or a face cloth and take out some of the water. Straighten it out and flatten it to your liking, and you can even use some pins and pin it down. But with this type of wool, it doesn't really require pinning if it's extremely wet. And of course, you will put your 2 googly eyes right there. Thank you so much for taking the time and watching this video. I will get you on the next video. This is the Queen Phoenix. Enjoy crocheting.